All right, let me take you back to how it all started, because for a long time, we believe the same thing most people believe when they first start building an online business, which is you need a premium high ticket course if you want to make real money online. And honestly, this advice worked for us for a very long time. We made over $2 million in passive income by just selling one high ticket course at a time, not even having different funnels or anything. We're just selling one high ticket course. It was super valuable. People were so happy with it. They got amazing, insane results. We were so proud of what we had built. And again, like we weren't selling anything else. Like we were just selling that one core offer at a time, and we had no clue how to sell different things at the same time. So we just focused on that one core offer. And like I said, for a few years, it was amazing and it worked. But then it stopped working. So we didn't change the content, we didn't change our values, we didn't even change that much of what we were teaching, just renewing that course. But suddenly people just weren't buying like they used to. And it was harder and harder to make people buy. We had more questions in our DMs, people were doubting, and basically we're selling only when we're doing promotions. If we're not doing a crazy promotion like half price or something else, people were not buying. Why? Because people had been burned out by online courses. They were more cautious, more skeptical about it. They had disappointments, and they were less willing to spend $1,000 on something they weren't even sure was going to work for them. So we started noticing it was getting harder and harder and harder to make the same amount of money and the same amount of sales every month. It actually started to go down unless we had to do really big pushes and promotion, like I said. And again, we had so many people asking questions. It was so hard. Some people were asking to jump on the sales calls, which we never had to do. We were literally selling on autopilot through just one main masterclass. So it was just a masterclass that would lead you to a high ticket course, and it was just working really well until it wasn't. Because trust was fading. And what once felt like a smooth business started to feel really hard, really heavy. So we hired a coach. We paid actually $30,000 to try something new. And this coach showed us basically to keep your high ticket offers or ticket offer and to create more of them, but start doing live launches with smaller ticket offers. So almost like a paid masterclass that would push people towards that bigger offer. And having basically a lot of those not very low, actually, mid-ticket offers that would bring to you high ticket offers. So we're talking about around $200 and that would push to something $1,000. And you know what? It was kind of working. We were back to some, numbers, but the thing is, we were exhausted. So every single month we had to create a brand new offer. We had to plan live masterclasses. We had to build anticipation for 2 to 3 weeks through our Instagram, post daily content, promote non-stop, pretty much. It felt like non-stop. And what had to happen happened. We exhausted our audience. Suddenly our engagement dropped. We started to have a lot of unfollows, and we're certainly not growing whatsoever. We were basically stuck into this cycle of work harder, sell more, feel more drained, rinse and repeat every single month. And we just felt like we went from working 15 hours a week to now working 50 hours a week to get the same kind of results without the growth and engagement and everything we were thriving with. So in August 2024, we just shut down everything. We stopped everything we're doing. We stopped selling high tickets. We stopped doing live launches. We stopped pushing so hard, and we ask ourselves, what if we just try selling low ticket offers? Not a big launch, not a huge strategy, nothing too complicated, just small, simple offers people were craving. Something priced at less than $100 that we could just simply share with our audience and see what happens. And to our surprise, it worked immediately. People started buying without asking questions, without needing to jump on a call or asking to jump on a call, without needing us to go live or convince people. So basically sales were rolling in even when we didn't do anything for it. We didn't have to do promotions. We didn't have to do fake live masterclasses. We didn't have to promote very hard or just basically ruin our Instagram to promote something and kill our audience. And this is what passive income should feel like. And the best part is we could actually finally separate both worlds. we were actually growing on Instagram and could focus on our growth and delivering high value content without thinking about selling or promoting or exhausting our audience, but still making a lot of sales on the back end. And that's exactly what we're going to teach you inside this course. We basically assume, and we probably a lot of people assume, that in order to make $1 million, you have to sell a lot of those low ticket offers. And in a way, that's kind of true. But we actually quickly realized that by just changing the pricing of our courses, a lot more people were actually buying those courses, with a better conversion rate. And we're actually making the same kind of money, not just quite yet, but almost the same kind of money without making things too complicated. We just had those low ticket offers that were selling on the back end without needing high ticket offers. We built simple digital products that sold fast. We learned how to launch them without exhausting ourselves. And most importantly, we turned them into evergreen offers that sell daily, even when we're not working. And that's exactly what we're going to teach you. So if you've been stuck in high tickets, or if you're just starting and you're not sure what to choose, not sure what to do, we want you to know there's another way. Low ticket doesn't mean less income. It means more freedom, more momentum, and more daily sales without pressure, without burnout, and without a huge team. That's what this course is here to give you. So let's get started.